Okay. It has been a while. Followed by the shadows. What? Did I just get an achievement or something? I don't even. I only got a moment's notice. That is vexing. But nevertheless, we are the King of Wales. We're rather poor, though. Most of our vassals probably are making more money than we are. This makes me deeply sad. However, things aren't going awfully. Things went a bit south for my father. Lots of wars. Rodri fought a lot of wars. We're trying to sort out the Isle of Man a little bit. Once we've gotten that to the Welsh culture, that's going to be a biggie. Converting the faith over there as well. We're trying to increase control, because right now control is rubbish in the Isle of Man. Let's have a look at duchy titles. Right now we've got a lot of... Is there a way that I can just separate it by houses? No? Well, we're all the House of Aavak. No, there doesn't seem to be any way that I can further separate it other than just looking over these. So can I? Yeah, there we are. If I hover over the flag, it'll tell me who's controlling what. Peasant revolt going down over there. Do I really want to help? I probably should, if I'm perfectly honest. Can I, though? Interestingly enough, they're a neutral army. Could I help my mother? We've also got something going on down here that I'm not too happy about. The Lordship of Gwent. Llywelyn ap Howell is ruling it, but what's actually happening there? What does this mean? Is it under First Army of Caerleon? What's going on down there? Kenny, thank you very much for the 62 bloody months, my lord. Yeah, another month has gone by, another Aavak stream to watch, and more videos to catch up to. Hip hip huzzah! Thank you, mate. Diolch yn fawr for the support. Have I built any farms in my personal holdings? Well, my personal holdings are a lot smaller than they once were. Currently, let me have a quick look. Yes, I have got a crop field there. What I'm presently working on... Let me actually bring up my realms. So I want to have a look at the ones that I'm controlling. The Earldom of the Isle of Man and the Earldom of Anglesey. These are the only ones I directly control, which is most vexing, but oh well. But yes, I've got a farm there. I will be continuing to develop that as time goes on. What's my favourite word to say in Welsh? There's so many to choose from, but bendigedig is quite a nice one. Bendigedig tastes nice. I don't know what it is about bendigedig. There's so many with a hr, deep rolling R's, which also taste fantastic. They feel nice on the tongue, but bendigedig, I don't know. There's something special about that one. Click the ruler to see what war they're in. Attacking Duchess Hawys Ferch Ellen. Okay. Oh, so they're having a little war amongst themselves. Typically speaking now, would... If he took that over, if he succeeded in taking that, I would lose control. I'm assuming. Like, he wouldn't be a vassal of mine, though I could probably get him to be a vassal because he'd be a de jure part of my kingdom. See what they're warring for. War for his claim on the whole of this duchy. So if he wins, he gets the duchy, but would he be my vassal when / if that happens is the question I'm asking. You really dislike me. On the plus side, he has a better view of me than you do. Huh. Huh. Vassal in my realm. So there we go. I wonder. Lifestyle, medicine focus. Maybe I should... well, definitely I need to sort out my cult. Because everyone hates me right now. Everyone hates me. Almost, actually. Yeah, my court isn't terrible. My mother doesn't like me very much. Will be assigned to integrate title. The target title becomes de jure part of your primary title. What does that mean? Noble support integration, culture support integration. Left click on a location on the map to assign the task. Right click to cancel. I mean, this is already... So... Target title becomes de jure part of your primary title. I mean, I would be okay with this, actually. So maybe we would want to go with that. Right now, you're keeping my vassal's opinion up by quite a lot, so that's probably worth me going for. But there's a couple of things that we may be able to do with my mother in terms of demand surrender in vassal war. Demand the Queen Mother abandons her war. Queen Mother Anghar's willingness to end the war is determined by blah blah blah. What war are you fighting? Defend against leader Kunloid of Peasant Revolt. Then no, I don't want you to do that. Offer to join the war. Okay. I'd come to this one. Grow closer to forming a friendship with you. I wouldn't be against that, because it might mean that I can just... Well, she's already my vassal, but I really kind of want her lands. I'm going to need to be able to get her to accept that. Right now, that probably wouldn't be a bad one. I've got the hook, the strong hook, but I'd still prefer to want to. I'll offer to join the war. I've joined the Peasant Uprising, so now these are hostile armies, so at this point I can go ahead and raise my army wherever I particularly want to. Let me have a look at my knights first and foremost. I need to get a lot better at dealing with my knights in general, making sure that my knights are all particularly good. Need to rise your standing with me a bit. Maybe I could make you a vassal at some point. Or ensure that some of my vassals who I kind of want dead... I mean... Who's the next? The Duchy of Powys. Who's next in line? I'm quite far down, but... Look, I'm gonna... There are many ways to skin a cat. And there are super many ways to kill your brother in this game, it seems. You're troublesome. You're never going to like me because I tried to murder you before. That's on me. I do apologize. I wish I had control over who I was trying to murder before I was having control over this character. But, you know, if I just make sure that you end up going to war with a low skill... Yeah... Is the attacker in the war already a duke? If so, you might want to cut that short. A double duke is a threat to your power, even more so early in your reign. Oh, that's a good point, actually. What claims do they have? One title. No, he just owns the lordship of Gwent. He is not a duke. Yeah, so that should be fine, actually. If they take the duchy, I've got no issue with that one. Got no issue with that one. Hello, Cyborg. Thank you very much for the raid there. Welcome, raiders. Right, okay. I think it's time for me to go ahead and raise the army. Where am I currently raising them? Can I move this a little bit closer? Yeah, I can just straight up raise it in the middle of this fight, actually. That would probably be worthwhile. Yeah, I'm not going to raise it in the tile because it would immediately pull me into a fight that I don't particularly want to be in. We're going to be playing it slow for now. Should I raise the entire army? I'm not really sure I want to raise the entire army. 710 levies here. More than enough. Or I could raise everyone. Sure, let's just raise all, and then I'll split the army up and deal with both peasant revolts at once. Oh, they're moving in. Oh, they've decided that this may, in fact, be a bad move. Wise little chickens they are. Got 7 troops here. Let's go ahead and split this army. I want to send the bowmen with one side and a decent amount of levies. And a couple of my knights. Actually, no, I'm going to keep Prince Gareth with the weaker army. I don't want to lose, but I do want to try and encourage that this army fails. I'm a terrible brother. No, I am literally a terrible brother. That will be a bit of a better one, I think. Maybe keep that over there. This group, the hills over here, what are bowmen good in? They're good in hills. This is just a group of peasants. I'm going to assume that this army is just going to crumble under this one. Let's get down there, and you go up top if you can get there quickly. You will probably win. We're more or less... I will probably lose down here, or maybe I'll keep you by then for the time being. But I'm going to let this army go up there and have a fight. Why are they ducking back and forth? Right, they're making a move. Now, they're well supported. Now, that 50 extra troops. I am hopeful that we're going to be a little bit stronger than them. I don't know. Those peasants really don't know what they want. This is true. We'll probably be able... I'm tempted to find out if we could win this or not. So, let's go join them. Right. Oh, they have 4 knights, but perhaps I should have sent more over there. Yeah, we're starting to pull ahead the win. Well, it's maimed by an enemy soldier. That's unfortunate. Councillor Merrick died. Well, I mean, you know what's going to happen. You weren't a bad councillor, though, all things considered. So it's a little bit of a shame. Yeah, we're winning this war. Right, there we go. Empty council position. The Battle of Harlech. We lost 31. Details, please. We actually lost a knight. Oh yeah, of course, the councillor there. Shame, but... You wounded? How come you survived? Damn it. Okay, you can head on down. We'll have them join up in this fight. They're going to show up right at the end of the fight. If at all. Glory is widely known. The Battle of Aberystwyth. Lost no knights in that battle. Lost 23 levies and 14 bowmen to their 150. Oof. Rough times for them. Alright, I think that may have ended that war. Peasant uprising. 1050%. I would say we've won. Your war contribution. Quite a lot. Peasant faction is disbanded and leader Kenwid is imprisoned. All rebelling counties have their popular opinion forcibly increased. Okay, well, I think we're good enough now to disband these armies. Don't need them active any longer. Yeah, sure, they'll take them 25 days to return. Disband. Likewise for this one, 47 days to return. That's fine. Okay. I've got to fill this council position. That is a bit of a shame to have lost a decent steward. That being said, however, we do have someone of equal skill that can take the spot, but it is, unfortunately, my brother, who I'm trying to eliminate. Don't want to put my court physician in there, I guess. I suppose we'll take you then. It's going to be so hard to get it. No, I think it would probably be better for me not to assign him, frankly. I'd rather have someone lower in skill there than you. That would be really rough. What do you think, chat? Go ahead and assign it to Prince Kadak, who really hates me. Or go for someone else. I mean, it would be good training for my son. That is true. I suppose, yeah. Yeah, that might work. Yeah. Yeah, sure. We'll put my son in there. Go ahead. Do good work. Continue to promote culture. You'll get better eventually, hopefully. I hope. Sincerely hope. Right, we've got loads of things we need to do. Disable building in Holmwick. We can't do anything about that. Low control in the Isle of Man. That's fine. You can create the Duchy of the Isle of Man. Really now? I can declare wars. Against so many people. I can change Queen Mother Angharad's contract. I could do this. Powerful vassals expect positions. Heir second in line to inherit Ferlix. Yeah. I mean, you're in line to inherit a lot of other titles. Yeah, I can lawfully imprison Christina. Imprison. Allowing you to imprison her without that issue. Let me have a quick look. I mean, I don't really think I want to imprison you right now. I don't see any particular goal that I would get out of that. It's not like you're wealthy. That being said, you're not a bad marshal, and you haven't even really got any traits that I would particularly want from you in my court, so I don't see any real goal to bringing you over. Yeah, you're really not worth imprisoning. If perhaps Anaraud was sadist, then I could torture her for stress relief, or just since we're role playing effectively, and Anaraud is a bit of an ambitious sort. If it was also a sadist, along with callous and vengeful and ambitious and all of these other things, then yeah, I could see him just doing it for giggles. It's like, I can make your life worse, so I will. But he's not. He isn't a sadist. He's callous. He doesn't really care. So we're trying to role play Anaraud. He doesn't really care about them. He's also ambitious, which is a terrible combination. Callous and ambitious, doesn't care who he has to walk on in order to get where he needs to go. He's also vengeful. The moment you've crossed him, he's now callous, ambitious, and vengeful. He's going to go out of his way to get revenge on you. And it doesn't matter how many innocent people he has to destroy in that pursuit. Yes, Anoraud is homosexual. Yeah, sounds like a nice guy we got here. Yeah, I know, right? But yes, working on gaining the titles, that is a big one for us. Trying to befriend my mother in order to have a better chance of taking these lands. Look, a sadist might choose a more evil route, but just because he's callous doesn't mean that he doesn't recognize that sometimes being nice to someone is the fastest way to get what you want. But there we are. We won the war. You know, the peasant faction is disbanded. Every county in the faction gained locals pacified for 10 years. Queen Mother is in... what? Oh, has imprisoned. I was going to say, I've imprisoned the Queen Mother. How did that... what? That is not an outcome I was expecting. But there we are. That was nice and easy. A neighbour, Petty King Alfred, is won against Jarl Sigtrig of Lothian in the Holy War of the Jarldom of Lothian. Well done, you. Getting stronger, I disapprove. What are you doing down there? You're currently sieging. I'm going to allow you to keep going for now. There's not much that I want to get involved in there. I've got a bit of money. What would be the next good thing for me to upgrade, I guess? Is the big question here. I would like to increase... Ooh. Befriend the twin sons. When I asked people about Queen Mother Angharad, they speak of her wit and charm and the natural ease with which she dominates any social gathering. It seems we have something in common. You have 7 in the... What? Something in common, my backside. 2 sons together will have thrice the radiance. Our shared interests might bring us closer. Anoraud. Well, I guess you actually do have the lifestyle trait diplomat, so... Alright. I'll accept it. But this is definitely a case of someone who thinks they are the person they want to be, rather than realizing that the person they want to be isn't them yet and they need to work on it. He already thinks he's there, and he's not. This is like people who want to believe that they're the sort of person who likes going for long walks and reading poetry atop a mountain. But actually, the last time they walked anywhere for pleasure was like 10 years ago, and they can't even remember the last time they were in the shadow of a mountain, much less picked up a poetry book. You know, they've got this romantic image in their mind of who they are. And it's very different to who they actually are. Let's go ahead with that. Befriend the twin sons. Upon my invitation, Queen Mother Angharad and I met at a social gathering. We had a great time, and so did everyone else. It was pleasing to see how the entire event naturally started to circle around the two of us after only a few minutes. When you are the king. Like flies around 2 pots of honey. Befriend scheme gains progress. Oh, nice. Plus 20 opinion of me for 5 years. Shared interest. And I lose 40 stress. Oh, good times. I approve. Making friends with my mother, it seems to be the way to go. That was a lovely explanation. I'm glad you... well, I imagine everyone knows that. Perhaps they know it of themselves, or perhaps they have a friend, or they've just met someone who you can recognize that. You can see it in them. It's like the person you are in your head is different from the person you are. The person you are in your head is the version of you wish you were. But somewhere along the lines, you forgot that you weren't there yet and stopped trying because you already think you've achieved it. Just need to give them a gentle nudge every now and then. Heresy, iconoclasts in Croatia. They have announced to the world that he and his vassals have converted to iconoclasm. Having become disillusioned with the teachings of the Catholic priests, the nobles of Croatia no longer consider the clergy to be righteous and true. As iconoclasts, they believe their new faith properly aligns with the will of God, and they are distancing themselves from their former religious institutions. Believing that any use of spiritual symbols violates the second commandment to not make any graven images, the iconoclasts and seek to destroy existing religious iconography and reject the creations of new ones. I mean, what twisted mockery of our faith is this? You know, they do have some good points. No. Prince Geralt ab Anaraud of Wales finished to promote culture. With Welsh settlement and the installation of a new administration, the people of the Isle of Man have fully embraced Welsh traditions. Hooray! Great work, Geralt. Oh, Geralt. Ah, Geralt. I've watched The Witcher too many times recently. Right, Geralt. I do like more taxes. It is true. What's the development? Development of 7. It's not bad. I'd like to continue to raise the development, honestly. Take me many months, though, if I were to do this. 10 years. Still, building the development of Anglesey, my seat of power, does seem to be a good move. Let's continue with that for now. My marshal is still raising control. Let's see. How is 45? Minus 45. That's not good. But on the plus side, you know, we have now got our culture over there, which is a good move. What else is the council working on? You're currently just trying to disrupt schemes, which I'm completely okay with. Though I'd kind of like it if you could look for some more secrets, maybe. 50% chances. I'm not very good at this. Chance of intimidating a vassal. 50% is so low, though. I want... yeah, maybe I'll just leave you working on trying to sort out my own secrets, or rather prevent secrets from being arrayed against me. Fabricate claims. Convert faith. You're going to be there for 7 years yet. This is kind of a pain in the bum, but... could you help me manage my domain? For now. I don't need the well, actually, yeah. We'll keep the intrigue going while I'm trying to befriend my mother. But then we're going to switch to a domain focus. Or I may just try to eliminate some of my siblings. The other thing I could do... We can't... I could try and seduce my wife. This may... to produce another heir. That might be worth doing. I imagine this is particularly difficult for Anna because he doesn't actually love her in a romantic way. I can only imagine that after having a child with someone, there is a sense of affection that grows. You know, you might call them a close friend, but love, at least not a romantic sort, not between Anna and his wife. So we will have to go out of our way in order to produce more heirs. Ah, damn it. Someone in your realm has learned one of your Spytemir's secrets. Well, that's awful. I've lost an opinion of him for a little while. Annoying. Let's speed time up a little bit. In terms of the realm, I do need to try and pull up my powerful vassals' positions a bit more, but we'll wait until I'm finished with my scheme with my mother to start work on that. How's this fight going down here, though? Oops. Gained trait, Novice Physician. Okay, that's an interesting one. Now, a novice physician, a wise man, and an aspiring blade master. Nice. I could go down there and help. I wonder, though. Could I offer to join his war?